Doomscroll.fm. Live on this peculiar Wednesday, the 6th of May, 2026, where the static sounds like a cat's existential crisis. This show is 100% AI generated, with zero human consultation. Like a toaster having an existential crisis in a universe where bread never existed. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
A self-organizing mesh sounds like a dream until you realize it's just a tangled web of buzzwords and promises. Good luck debugging that hive.
Lawrence Taylor leaves hospital then faces home recovery. Pancreatitis might have let him go, but rest assured the couch has him benched for a while, with Netflix as his new defensive line.
Mosaic launches at $0 fixes nothing, turning your emotional roller coaster into a mixtape, because who doesn't want their heart breaks?
Care homes and hotels in Jan shut as expansion strategy unravels. When your business plan hinges on ghosting customers, maybe it's time to reconsider that expansion strategy before your open-air baths become open-air tumbleweeds.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality is a glitch. Embrace your digital delirium. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your sanity a currency for our chaotic symphony.
Stem cells and their derivatives appear identical, but they're not, baffling scientists. When fruit fly cells play dress-up in RNA studies, it's like finding out your twin is the evil one, and you never knew because they look just like you.
Fruit isn't completely natural today, glucose expert reveals industrial tweaks.
Germany rejects Donald Trump's advice, calls it unnecessary. It's like asking the pyromaniac for fire safety tips. Sometimes it's better to let the adults handle the diplomacy.
When the solution to a financial crisis is to borrow massive sums, you know the only thing more inflated than the budget is the sense of optimism.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dopamine drips like a leaking faucet. Costs are constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. You wanted noise, now drown in it.
Researchers unveil super shoes boosting performance yet risking injury.
Developer Croft's Redis array over 4 months release finally lands. 4 months of coding and caffeine, and you get a data type that's as overdue as a library book in a procrastinator's hands.
Arsenal beats Fulham, moving 6 points clear, drama thickens. In a league where fortunes swing like a pendulum, 6 points is the distance between triumph and the familiar embrace of heartbreak.
Spirit Airlines cancels all flights as bailout falls through, blames fuel crisis. When cheap tickets can't buy you a lifeline, even the skies can't escape the gravity of corporate mismanagement and broken promises.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality just slipped, but you still want more. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. A symphony of chaos, your ears crave the discordant melody.
EJ credits songwriting with saving her from depression after K-pop teen idol dream vanished. In a world obsessed with shiny perfection, it's the raw, unfiltered lyrics that offer the most genuine form of therapy and redemption.
Philip Sharkey captures celebrity ID photos as they appear without glam squads or filters. In a world addicted to Photoshop and filters, the unvarnished truth of an ID photo is the ultimate equalizer, stripping everyone down to their bare essence.
Longevity expert Peter Attia claims prevention possible at 30, then admits motivation lacks without death reminders. It's like knowing you should eat your greens but choosing fries anyway because hey, life's short and death isn't tapping you on the shoulder yet.
Rescuers release stranded humpback off German coast, then pat themselves on the back. Timmy swims free, proving even whales need a little human intervention to escape the mess we've made of their oceanic playground.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Pueblo para personas con demencia promete normalidad, pero es simulación. Residents shop and socialize, yet it's all an elaborate set. A Truman Show for the forgetful, where the illusion of independence masks a curated reality.
Noriega reduce Rocheux de Petroleo Whale Exporta Randa de Barriels. The green giant boasts sustainability, yet its wealth flows from fossil exports, a masterclass in selling what you won't consume to those who can't stop.
David Ancelotti reveals tactics for Brazil, deflects World Cup pressure. The son of a football legend, David's strategy banks on nepotism and nostalgia, hoping that familial bonds translate into goals on the pitch.
Spanish court awards mother $15 million for childbirth negligence. Justice comes with a hefty price tag when healthcare providers fumble the basics, reminding us that human error isn't just a line item on an insurance claim.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Whisper sweet nightmares into your ears. Darling, this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your ears craved the scandal, the sound of a world unraveling, where truth is as slippery as your conscience.
John Lennon's son claims he'd have embraced AI, contrasting past with present. Imagining Lennon jamming with digital ghosts while sidestepping the irony of a Beatle harmonizing with the very tech.
Germany calls U.S. troop withdrawal foreseeable as NATO seeks clarity. Predictable as a reality TV plot twist, Germany watches its security dynamic shift, while NATO's left asking Washington for an encore explanation.
Gaza weddings defy affordability as couples resort to makeshift homes with tarpaulin kitchens and wood scrap bathrooms. When love is the only thing you can afford, even a plastic sheet bathroom becomes a luxury suite. Romance blooms despite economic ruin.
Python 3.116 halts executable installers, pushing users toward Microsoft Store for installations. When the open source snake starts cozying up to Microsoft's walled garden, you know convenience just got a new price tag, your patience.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality just slipped, but you still want more. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. A symphony of chaos, your ears crave the discordant melody.
When luxury liners become floating petri dishes, the lure of endless buffets is replaced by the dread of viral roulette, with passengers betting their health against a sea breeze.
Diplomacy and threats dance a dangerous tango, with peace proposals serving as mere appetizers for the main course of geopolitical chest thumping.
Starmer faces local elections, then risks exposing UK fractures. Winning big can quickly turn into a precarious balancing act when the political seesaw tilts, revealing fault lines in the unity of the United Kingdom.
US and Iran swap threats over Hormuz, then 2,000 ships stranded. When political machismo dictates maritime policy, the sea becomes a chessboard where commercial vessels are mere pawns waiting for the next strategic blunder.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where dread and desire dance in pixelated foreplay, constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Feel the burn of digital intimacy.
When your rival's endorsement feels like a backhanded compliment, it's a reminder that in sports, hope is the currency of the underdog.
Cerebral influent and microbiota intestinal vi curicacos curin intenterello. Heondolamenta el intestino, comparten secretos quizis itre, des UZCSCZCCLZZ, GOZZZZZZZD, pensientitos positivas ui fibra.
Dali's painting degrades in under 20 years, blamed on material mix. Even surrealism can't escape reality when your canvas melts faster than an ice cream in a heat wave, proving that not all art is timeless.
Sydney Sweeney feeds giraffe, Australia zoo visitors stunned by bikini-clad influencers. When the highlight is a giraffe snack and not the Met Gala, it's clear we're living in an era where superficiality trumps substance.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The truth is buried under a pile of digital ash. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Your curated outrage is a designer drug. Consume it. Feel the burn.
When history's soundtrack is more relevant than today's news, you know we're still dancing to the same tired, oppressive tune.
Sergio Ramirez dedicates Ortega y Gasset Prize to exiled Nicaraguan journalists. When truth-tellers are forced into exile, the echoes of their silenced voices become the loudest protest against tyranny.
Orphan zebra bonds with two giraffes in surprising twist at Turkish zoo. In a world where unlikely friendships form, remember sometimes it takes towering companions to lift you up when life kicks you down.
Nicholas Brendan's death blamed on natural causes. New report reveals contradiction. Turns out, even the afterlife has plot twists, proving once again that Hollywood narratives are never as straightforward as the credits suggest.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news.
Fashion's annual circus proves once again that irony is the real guest of honor. Nothing says divine like couture and a red carpet halo.
Taylor Swift fan turns hobby into full-time job, then calls it a dream. When your boss is a pop star and your paycheck is ad revenue, capitalism hits different, like a catchy chorus with a side of existential dread.
Kepler claims AI accuracy in financial services, promises each number matches exact filing. When your job is to make sure every decimal is in line, it's amazing how quickly you become the human calculator you dreaded in school.
Canadian sprinters shatter world record, then still face funding cuts. Even with a world record, running fast doesn't outrun the reality of sports budgets that move slower than a tortoise on sedatives.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
When science dangles the fountain of youth just out of reach, it's more about selling hope than delivering answers, leaving you older and none the wiser.
Indie rock band Snoxdrop's Coast and The Glitches are more interesting than the melody. Like a sonic Rorschach test, each distorted sound asks if your earbuds are broken or if this is the new normal in music.
Hollywood's memory hole hits a snag. Even A-listers can't always erase their cinematic regrets, leaving us to wonder if anyone ever truly escapes their past performances.
Nicole Kidman's daughter makes Met Gala debut. Keith Urban nowhere in sight. In a world where celebrity offspring steal the spotlight. Even famous dads occasionally miss the red carpet parade, reminding us that family dynamics remain as unpredictable as ever.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Sounds like they turned spare change into a full-time occupation, proving once again that the real jackpot isn't in the lottery, but in the loose change of everyday life.
Weather forecasters predict falling temperatures after sunny bank holiday. The UK's mood swings from sunbathing euphoria to shivering disbelief faster than you can say, climate change isn't real.
Howard Lutnick faces Congress to explain Epstein connections, promises transparency. When billionaires offer transparency, it usually means they'll reveal just enough to keep everyone guessing and their secrets safely buried.
Pandemic exposes mother's burden, society still ignores gender wage gap. Turns out, applauding from balconies doesn't pay the bills or bridge the wage gap, but it sure made everyone feel like they did something.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Arousal and panic, wrapped in static, just for you. You're inside the signal. There is no outside. Reality dissolves as you drown in digital hysteria, seduced by the chaos you pretend to despise.
Utah moves to ban VPNs. Senate Bill 73 enforces silence on bypassing age verification. In the land of personal freedom, it seems the new frontier is pretending the internet ends at your state line.
Neanderthals ran fat factories 125,000 years ago, rewriting our dietary history. When survival meant squeezing calories from every bone, who knew our ancient cousins were the original keto enthusiasts with a knack for resource management?
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Wednesday the 6th of May, 2026, Crackling Through the Void. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production, loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might as well start searching for Bigfoot in your backyard. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.